Hello, Jess here, Misfit, and today I've got a question for you. Do you struggle to not necessarily start something? You're good at starting something, but actually seeing that thing that you start all the way to completion, reaching the goal that you set out after, and then maintaining your results or setting a new goal and accomplishing that. If you are someone who struggles with starting stuff and stopping before you have actually reached the goal, then stay tuned because I've got a couple of tips that will hopefully get you motivated and in a better mindset to actually finish strong, which goes right alongside all that we are doing right now with this challenge inside our gyms. But hopefully this will help anybody who's struggling to get a goal and see it to completion. So if that sounds like something that's going to be helpful to you, stay tuned and we will jump right in. Okay, we're going to start this off with a couple of quotes, and I'm going to be obviously reading down in here because I don't have these memorized, although they're not long, so it would be something good to memorize because it's wise wisdom words. So first one is from Zig Ziglar, and he says, "It's not where you start, it's where you finish that counts." And I firmly believe in that. We all have to start somewhere, and we're all typically, when we're setting out after something, not happy with the place that we were in, which is why we're setting out after a goal in the first place. So that part, the starting part, that doesn't matter. It's the tasks and the tools and the actions that you take in the process to actually get you to that finish line of that end goal. And with us, with what we are doing at Misfit, the finish line is, God willing, a long ways away. And so really, it's a continual thing. We might set a short-term goal, but the end goal is to live healthier and happier lives for the rest of our lives. So ending, in a sense, it's going to be a continual journey. So another one that I read that I really kind of found a lot of value in was from Truman. And it says, "Imperfect action is better than perfect inaction." All right. I don't care if you fail and fall 20,000 times. As long as you get back up and you're taking action towards your goals, that is what matters. Eventually, you're going to get it. Something's going to stick and it's going to get you moving in the right direction. So keep that thought in your forefront. Imperfect action is 10 times better than perfect inaction will ever be. Some things that when I was getting ready to make this video, that I was really kind of like drawn to as far as they resonated with me and how I've been able to set out after goals and complete them is a few of these right here. So number one, YOLO, ladies. Like, we only live once. You've got one life to live and we need to make the most of it. We need to make it count. So constantly living with that thought of like, every day matters. I have got this moment right now to make positive changes in my health, in my well-being, in my happiness, and I've only got one life to do that in. So I'm going to make the best of it. I'm not going to waste it away. Another thing is creating a habit or a lifestyle. Like, these things that we're doing in the challenge right now, it's not meant to be temporary. We're meant to do these things and to teach ourselves that these habits that we're doing for these 6 weeks on this little black dress challenge, it's meant to teach us how to make it into a lifestyle. So in doing that, as far as finishing what you start goes, like when this 6 weeks is over, we've only just begun. We've created some great habits over the 6 weeks, but now we got to keep them going for the rest of our lives. So keep that at the forefront. Anytime we do a challenge at the gym, it's not a temporary fix. It's something that you're getting those habits in line with yourself, but it's for the long haul. The next thing is, we don't want regrets. Do you want to look back and know that you could have done better? Do you want to look back a year from now and realize, like, man, if I would have stuck with it, if I would have stuck it out, how much progress you could have truly made in a year's time, but instead you're either sitting in the same spot that you were or worse, further behind than when you started out after it. So I know that one's kind of like a hard truth, but I hate living with regrets. Do we all have regrets? Certainly. But as far as my health and my fitness and the lifestyle that I am creating to hopefully make the life that I do live one worth living, that is strong and energized, and um, not having to be stuck on medication after medication and eventually have to have someone take care of me. That's my goal. That's my end goal, is to be able to take care of myself as long as I possibly can. But I don't want to look back and know that I could have done better, that I had the tools that I needed, that I was blessed with a group of women surrounding me that were lifting me up, rooting for me, wanting to see me reach my goals. And I let that chance slip out the door and just chose not to capitalize on that blessing. So learn to number your days to prioritize your ways. So that kind of went back to the whole YOLO thing. We only live once. Like, we've got a set number of days that we're going to be living. Let's prioritize them. Let's make them count. Like, I know there's going to be those days where we just don't feel like doing much of anything. Okay. But as long as those aren't the majority, right? So keep that in mind as well. Success is going to come from the actions that you consistently take, not where you start. So keep that in mind. It's, again, not about where you're starting. It's about the actions from where you start to consistently move forward and make those good choices, and make it into a true lifestyle change. So that's one thing that, thinking about numbered days and thinking about the only life that we get to live now. Do you want to wake up 10 years down the road and realize that you could have done more, or be in the same spot that you're in right now? Like, I don't. A decade from now, I want to be living healthier than I'm living right now, right? Even though we're making good choices right now on this challenge, like, we got to keep that up. So keep that in mind, ladies. This journey, it's not meant to be easy. It is hard. There's nothing easy about it, but you do get stronger as the journey goes on. The same way that your muscles get stronger in the gym week after week, you see yourself capable of doing more and more. Mentally, you're going to get stronger when you continuously make those good, positive choices in your nutrition and in your lifestyle outside of the gym. So keep that in mind. Don't lose hope. Don't lose focus. Like, y'all, this is a long game. So keep the balance, do your flex meals, but have the balance the rest of the time, because we all know how our bodies are feeling right now when we're eating the way that we're supposed to be eating and fueling our bodies with good, nutritious choices. We feel so much better. Why do we want to give that up? Why do we want to go back to the old habits after the 6 weeks and lose all that progress that we made? So I saw this little Pinterest quote, and I thought it was so good right alongside with everything else that we're talking about in here. Commitment means staying loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. We all get excited, right? Like, I'm going to do this challenge. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to look amazing in that ball gown at the end of this. Ball is over and motivation drops. Energy goes down. Holidays are here. Like, y'all, that's not the mindset that we're training for right now. We are training for a lifestyle. So this is only the beginning, especially if this is something that you ladies are just starting your journey with, is this challenge. Like, this is the very tip of the iceberg. We've got a whole mountain beneath us that we're going to be crawling through, working towards for the next decade after decade after decade of our lives. So don't look at this as at the end of the 6 weeks, the end. Like, it's only the beginning, ladies. So, we're almost to the finish line of this challenge. You ladies have done so amazing with staying up with that. And I just want you guys to finish it strong. If you've had some struggles, we've all had them. So don't get down on yourself about that. That's going to be the thing about post challenges. Struggles are still going to come. Life is going to hit us, but we've got to know that, like, when that life hits, it doesn't keep us down. We keep going past it. So keep that in mind as you are moving towards the end of this challenge. We want to finish it strong. Prove to yourself what you can do. Finish it. Like, every time you finish something to completion, it shows your brain that you can. It shows your brain that you are capable of doing hard things. And the next time you have a task on your plate or another small goal that you're trying to accomplish, your brain knows that you can do that. And it's a lot more apt to remind you that you can do hard things as the challenges and goals in the future come up. So complete this. If you fell off track the last week or two, get back on, Tell yourself you're going to finish strong. You're going to finish strong right now. And after the 6 weeks, we're going to keep going strong because we've got a long, hopefully, again, God willing, a long road ahead to our official finish line. And I want to see you ladies as healthy and as happy for the rest of your lives as you can be. So keep that finish strong mentality. After this goal is over, let's set another small goal. Just because the 6-week challenge is done doesn't mean that your goals stop. Let's set a new small goal. I find myself very motivated by shorter term goals. When it's a long-term goal, sometimes I have a really hard time staying focused for the end game. So set small obtainable goals, and just plow away at them little by little by little, day by day, and prove to yourself day by day that you are capable. You are strong enough to finish strong. So I hope this was motivational for you guys. Again, comment down below any struggles that you're having right now with finishing strong, any questions that you've got in regards to your health and fitness journey, or other topics that you want to see me talk about on this channel. I am so proud of you ladies and cannot wait to see each of you at the ball on November 20th. It's going to be a beautiful night of celebration. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.